Hey horror fans, welcome back to Room 237 as I continue my Vincent Price marathon. I've also been tackling the Roger Corman, Edgar Allan Poe cycle of the 60s and early 70s, which 7 of the 8 have Vincent Price. And this one, I keep forgetting is not Roger Corman, it's actually Ken Johnson, but it is An Evening with Edgar Allan Poe, which came out in 1970, and I don't know if this was like an actual film or like a TV special or what, because it's only 53 minutes long and it is an anthology, and it's narrated by Vincent Price. It's 4 Edgar Allan Poe stories, and it only stars Vincent Price. Yeah, it's literally just Vincent Price in the setting of each story, which is the Telltale Heart, the Sphinx, the cask of Amontillado, and the Pit and the Pendulum. But it's just Price. It's a one-man show as he recites the actual source material, which is a neat idea. I was both impressed and a little disappointed because The Telltale Heart is my favorite short story ever. Not just by Poe, but of all time. Ever since I was in, I think, 7th grade when I first read it. And then I saw a very well done stage production of it at the same age. I've always loved The Telltale Heart. It's like, oh, cool, we're going to get like a little anthology segment of it with Vincent Price. But it's literally just him in the bedroom of the man with the eye as he recites the whole story. And, so I was disappointed that I didn't actually get to see the story. But it was quite impressive that Price, he did this one-man show where he just recited the whole thing. And he did a great job acting in all of them. There's really not a whole lot to talk about. I mean, it does look and feel like a TV special where it is one setting. I mean, I guess you could say The Pit and the Pendulum is really the one that has some other stuff going on. Because he talks about, the pendulum, and it, changes to show something else happening. But Price would go on to say that he thought this was the best Poe production he had ever done. Because by 1970, he had already done all 7 Corman films of Edgar Allan Poe. He did 8, but Price was only in 7. So this one, I guess, was his favorite. I don't even think there's like a Rotten Tomatoes kind of, score or anything. I mean, there's nothing on it from Wikipedia. There's not really a whole lot to say about it, other than the fact, for whatever the budget might have been, I'm guessing really cheap. I liked the look of the sets. I liked Vincent Price's performance for each story. I thought he told each, as each main character, he told each story very well, with conviction. Of course, my favorite recitation, you can go to YouTube and find Telltale Heart read by Christopher Lee, which is incredible. If you think you're gonna get like a a Tales of Terror, where you get like actual short films anthology, like I did, you might be disappointed. But if you're just a Vincent Price or Poe fan or both, you can probably, you'll probably appreciate it. I see what he was trying to do, and I do like and respect that. Because, I mean, he had already done Tales of Terror 8 years before. This would have almost been a spiritual sequel, almost the same thing. So why not do something different, this one-man show kind of deal? And yeah, I might have been disappointed, but I was also very impressed with, how he did with each story. Especially Telltale Heart, where that one is my favorite. This is probably my shortest review. Usually only trailer reactions are this short, or Q&A proposal videos. But there's really not much to say about this film. But I would say I liked it more than I didn't. The disappointment wore off after a while, because I was like halfway through Telltale Heart before I realized, oh fuck, he's just straight reciting this whole thing. Then I thought it was just that story. Then the next one came, was like, that's what they're going for with all these. But I still enjoyed it. I was still impressed with Price, and I like the very simple set designs. Almost feels like a TV special. But yeah, I could only really recommend it to just the biggest Price or Poe fans. But it's a nice piece for my collection. I still appreciate it. But anyway, Vincent Price's An Evening with Edgar Allan Poe from 1970. Thanks for watching.